FM.
Brilliant. Okay, so well, first of all, thank you for coming along in your lovely car. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us, Peter. It's really a pleasure to be here. It's really good actually. I got so much experience interview. Now I've learned a lot, and then it's good to be here to get some feedback, like to give some feedback to you.
Yeah, definitely. And as I do with all these interviews, could you introduce yourself?
I am Mahamed Mahamed. I study at Solent University, MSc, Masters, international. I study international shipping logistics.
Yep. And well, we know your sport is athletics, but did you do any other previous sports growing up?
Yeah, I've done when I was in school. I've done a couple of sports. I've tried like basketball, football, rugby. I even tried rugby, badminton. Yeah, I try to see what suits me. Like I try different type of sport that I'm potentially good at. So at the end, I've chosen athletics was the right went the right direction for me. Went the right at the right time as well. So I've been training for athletics now over 10 years now, I think. I have improved and I've improved a lot. And yeah, I think athletic. I've done many sports. Yeah.
Yep. And you I researched you last night, and it seems like that you moved to England. It says right that you moved to England from a different country. Is that right?
Yeah, yes. I've moved from Ethiopia. I was born in Ethiopia, moved to UK when I was 11. I've studied I've lived in Southampton for 13 years now. So yeah, I've moved. I've born in another country.
Yeah, and then so why athletics in the end? Out of all the other sports you tried out, why athletics was your main sport?
After I've tried so many sports, athletics came on top because I feel like I felt like I was good at athletics, running. So like I really enjoyed doing it as well because after winning, I started winning like some counties and schools races, cross country and stuff. And when I started winning them, it started motivating me, and I just from there, like I said to myself, I'm gonna go to like training and start joining the training group, and I went to Southampton AC where I started develop myself and start training with them to be where I am now. Yeah, athletics is because I feel I'm good at it. That's why I think I've chosen.
And so when in your career did you get spotted to go higher up to where you are now?
I believe it's in 2015 when I represented GB at the European Cross Country Championship when I've selected for European. That's when I realized myself, I can compete at a high level. And then from there, I've been working hard to be on top of my training. Represented GB in multiple events at different championships. I've been to the World Cross, European Cross, and European Outdoor for 10,000. So that's where I think 2015 is where I reckon myself to be like proper runner.
And I'm assuming that you would have been eligible to play for your home country. And then is that right that you were eligible for IFIA as well as GB?
I believe so, but in order for me to do that, I think it takes about 2 years to transfer or something like that. I think you
Okay.
can't immediately represent another country while you are still representing one country. So in order for me to do that, it will take another 2 years. I have to wait
Fair enough.
in order for me to represent Ethiopia, or which I will never do. So it's better to stay here and represent a run for UK and GB.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And if I go through the events that you do, there are quite a lot of events that you do. For so you do let me see if I can do this without breathing. So you do the 800, 1,500, the 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 2,000 SC, 3,000 SC, 3 meters, 5K. You do part run, 5 meters, tank height, 10 meters, uh 11 meter, and some KXC numbers. You do quite a lot.
Mm.
Shell, you do quite a lot of athletics. Um, so um, uh, so what made you be able to do all of those different events? I mean, obviously some are longer, some are shorter. I'm assuming everyone in athletics does every event, or do they
Yeah.
just pick what's suited to them?
So it's because I feel as consider myself as endurance athlete, like long distance runner. So if you are a long distance runner, you are able to do like 1500 uh, 1500 to up to marathon if you are endurance athlete. So the reason is for 800 or 1500 you will use the speed for the longer stuff. For like 10,000, if you want to do 10,000, you will do 5,000 speed, take over the leg. You will need that speed for the 10,000, and for the 10,000 you could use for the 1,500 because of the endurance. So if you are an endurance athlete, you are able to do multiple events in 1 year. Like you could do so many things in 1 year. So that's why for me, I'm able to do focus on not focus on one event, but I can focus on multiple to get PBs, to run better time. So that's why I do so many things.
Yep. And have you so far to date? What awards have you won? In your career so far.
So far I've won bronze medal at European under 20 cross country. I've won, I believe, 4 times national cross. Um, I've won 4 times European team medalist. That's me finishing first or second Brit, or like all the time around. Um, yeah, I've won box indoors 3,000 meters. I've won 2 times box cross country. Yeah, I think I've won multiple events.
It sounds like you have anyway. So so you mentioned bucks, of course. You do that. How long have you been at university now?
It's too long.
Too long.
Yeah,
If-
done 5 years at uni. Oh my God.
I mean, I mean, to be fair, that's a bit creepy because I spent 5 years here as well. But
Oh yeah, I've
I,
done 5 years. Masters, foundation 1 year, and the undergrad 3 years. So that's 5 years, yeah, in total.
yeah, yep, same here.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't remember you as much in my first year, in the foundation. But yep, there you go. So
Mm.
obviously you were under the HPA as well. Of
Yeah.
course, I've already interviewed quite a few former HPA
Mm.
athletes already, and some current. Your brother Zach as well.
Mm.
And so would you mind explaining to those who haven't yet heard of HPA on these interviews? Could you explain what the HPA is and how it benefits you?
HBA have benefited me over the years. While I'm at university, even when I'm not at university, they've supported me with my mentally, physically. They've supported me with and especially like someone like Kelly, who is monitoring what I'm doing, like with my lifestyle, with my studies. Like if I'm on top of my studies, whether I need the support, whether I need to like anything, like HPA is there for me. So yeah, the HPA I've supported from day one from day one I start uni. Um, they support with S&C coaches, with the mass physiotherapists. Um, yeah, they think that they support a lot for me during my career while I'm in university.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Kelly there. Of course,
Mm.
everyone only ever mentions Kelly. You know,
Kelly.
they never mention Bish. They never mention Paul. They never mention, Rob.
I'm
We always Kelly. There are.
what I'm saying is like because things comes from the top, Bish is my Bish is who well how can I say this? Kelly spoke to Kelly, and when I say Kelly, they all linked for me. Like from my side, if when I say Kelly, that's including Rob, Matt, and Paul, because whenever I speak to directly to Kelly, she will contact all of them. She doesn't keep it to herself. She will speak to Matt or Rob first, and then she comes back to me. So that's why for me I say Kelly first, and then the Matt or Paul or Rob will come in, like will jump in. So I think I'll say Kelly because I always go 24/7. I go to Kelly if I need anything. It's Kelly,
Yeah,
but.
yeah.
Don't
Kelly,
get me wrong, but
Kelly
yeah,
is everyone's agent. If anyone needs anything, Kelly's always
yeah,
the first point of contact. But no,
definitely.
she's done amazingly well.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she does. Like Matt, Paul, and Rob, they've done a lot for me as well. So yeah, the credit to them. Like also, it's not just them. Dan Cruz, who is a former my S&C coach. He has helped me a lot. Um, yeah, it's credit to him as well, like for supporting with S&Cs for many years. And since I left him, my performance is actually deep down because of the lack of S&C I need to do. While I was with him, every week he monitor. Dan Cruz is like he's basically make me stronger in terms of an athlete. So yeah, it's like he's done a lot for me. So Dan Cruz is he's now at teaching at HU College. So yeah, he's done for me. Even him, like he's done a lot for me. So yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's almost as if this is like an appeal for him to come back. to
Yeah, I wish he. Yeah.
Yeah. So, you've got a few events coming up, haven't you, in the next few weeks?
Yeah, I got hopefully participating for Bucks Outdoor. Um, so we are looking at summer on a track, like different events, like 5,000-10,000. So yeah, there would be plenty of races to do.
And I saw, I mean, it's all over Google. Well, I'll type your name in, but there's a picture of you with Mo Farah. And obviously, seeing him must have been, it must be one of your idols growing up. It must have been quite a surreal moment meeting him.
Yeah, definitely. I believe it's either like it's not either. I mean, it's people who have won the London 2012 have inspired me to do like athletics. So is Mo Farah have inspired by winning 2 gold medals at Olympic, and I was saying to myself, oh, will I ever be at Olympian? Will I ever be at competing at European Championship? Or those people are inspired. This person inspired me, and seeing him for the first time in 2014 I was surprised because I saw him in 2014, but in a bit of distance, not in a real like meet 1-to-1, but it's a bit in distance. And then last time I competed with him in 2016, I was so happy to be standing next to him, next to my idol. It was over the moon. It's just I felt like I was different. But I was happy to be standing next to him and compete with him, and then share same event with him. So yeah, definitely makes me happy. Makes me a lot proud to be someone who is a world and Olympian, and I've taken a picture with him. Yeah.
Yeah, and have you ever beaten him?
Have I ever beaten him? No, I haven't. Not yet.
Not yet. No. Give it a few years when it gets a bit older, you'll be able to.
Yeah, that will give me a little bit of chance. Yeah. Him getting older than me. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's the future for you? Paris. Is it a bit too early for Paris? It's Los Angeles. You will go. What's the future like for you?
Paris is not too early. My main goal for now is to focus eye on Paris. So I'm looking at hopefully this summer to qualify, or next year to qualify. So there's plenty of time, and I just need to focus as much as I can to get the time and qualifying. So hopefully, my eyes on Paris 2024.
Well, it all sounds very exciting. And what's the future for athletics? With all these different events, and there's always been loads of media coverage on athletics over the years. How do you see that evolving in the next few years?
So hopefully I will be moving towards marathon, like on a road. I feel like there's a potential where I could be famous on a road. So I'm moving to marathon to do 26.2 miles, which sounds crazy, but yeah, I'm moving to marathon to be hopefully either this year or next year, depending on how my training will go. If not, I just step down to 10,000 to qualify for next year. So.
Well, whatever happens, we hope to see you in Paris.
Hopefully.
The name, you'll be there, and your future is, incredible. That what's in front of you.
Yeah, hopefully it goes well, and I can't wait for this the outcome. Yeah, I mean, I think it should be good. Should be good development.
It will be, and that's everything. Is there anything that you might want to add to this?
No, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to see you as well. Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, well, thank you as well.
Yeah.
Stop recording.
Voice. Let's go. Voice FM.